It's Toma time! What is going on, guys? Toma Tales here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video where I talk about topics that really just affect young men such as myself, because I want to help you guys. I am one of you, and I want to connect with you, and I want to help you. And so today I want to talk about your life and focusing on your future. Now, what do I mean by focusing on your life and your future? It's really hard to do that in this, societal construct where there are so many distractions, mostly being women. And it is, social media is designed like that. Most of the stuff that distract you on social media are women, such as you go on Instagram, first thing you see is a picture of some big booty girl, and it just keeps going, it just gets you wrapped up in it, and then next thing you know, all you did all day was look at girls. And so I want to talk about how you can focus on yourself instead of focusing on random girls that have no effect in your life but drain your energy and spiritually reduce your levels and lead you to having an ineffective and lazy day. So let's talk about what's the last thing you think about at night? Is it your future? Do you go to bed thinking about your future, like, okay, what do I want to do? Do I have any plans? Do I have any goals? Because when the night ends, it is a perfect time for you to think about your life. What do you want to do? Now, that's how it should be. But most people, they go into their bed, and they're probably going on Instagram, they're going on Snapchat, they're going on YouTube, and just filling their brains with commercial audio. Nothing that, happens from Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all this nonsense is gonna help you focus on your life. What you need to tell yourself is, do you want to be the victim? Do you want to be the one that's watching others, or do you want to be watched? Do you want to be the one individual that has 1,000 people watching you doing greatness, or do you want to be one of the 1,000 people watching someone else be great? And so, at the end of the night, guys, you need to be thinking about yourself. What I do every single night, and it's not even because I want to do it, it's because I am so obsessed with wanting to become something that I am not right now, which is greatness. Right now, I haven't achieved greatness yet, and so every day, first thing I do, wake up in the morning, what can I do today? What video can I talk about? What can I do? How can I better myself? How can I get to where I want to be, which is like become an influencer, become someone that can help other people in a larger stage. And that's what you guys need to have. You need to have that energy towards yourself. And the only way you can do that is if you prepare the whole day. You can't just, go throughout the day not being productive, eating McDonald's, watching YouTube all day, and then at the end of the night be like, alright, I'm gonna be greatness now. That's not how it works. It takes time. Those thoughts that you have towards bettering yourself, they don't just come out of nowhere, because if you think about ineffective things all day, you're not going to be, at the end of the day, switch on the on button and be like, oh, I want to be effective now. No, you're going to be like, I want to go to sleep. I'm spiritually drained from all this crap that I saw throughout the day. I just want to go to sleep. You don't have the energy to focus on your life. Imagine going through your life focused on other people's lives that you probably will never see in your life. All these influencers, social media people, all these TikTok models, all these Instagram models, why do you think they're being pushed so heavy upon us? Because they want to drain us. There's nothing more draining than thinking about women, thinking about, wow, these beautiful women, and look at me, or, oh, they live such a beautiful life, or it doesn't even have to be women, it can be men too, like just seeing how these men who have the most amazing bodies, most amazing life, and they have beautiful women, and look at me, I'm just sitting here on the bed. Do you want to be that kind of person who's just sitting on the bed looking at other people's lives? If that's you, you need to make a big change right now, because it is sad, and it makes men like me who want to do great things, it makes men like myself look bad, because we get categorized just as women get categorized. Men have such a bad rep of lusting over women, of being creeps, because all they do is focus on women. And just be honest with yourself. What do you think about most during the day? Is it your future, or is it women? Is it social media, or is it your future? And that's just the biggest issue with today's society. And it's really as simple as distancing yourself from the commercial that goes on within social media. Instagram is a huge red flag for me. I maybe go on Instagram once or twice a day. I'll go on the little feed where it gives you bullshit feed, and all I see is like women, and the only reason else I go on it is for the exercise. It's a mixture between women and like cool motivational videos and stuff. And it's like, I'm like, am I getting this based on my search results? And now I'm like, it may be yes, but in the beginning I don't follow any crazy accounts like that. I don't look at that stuff. In the beginning, Instagram force fed it to me, where it'd pop up on my feed like this beautiful, like, ooh, sexy woman with her being basically nude, soft porn. And obviously, yes, damn, I looked at it. And then they kept feeding it to me. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see this. Like, get away from me. So I don't use social media in terms of Instagram at all. What I use most is Twitter, because you actually get to see funny things on Twitter. You get to interact with people, which I don't comment or anything. I just look at it. Like UFC, fighting, you get to see your influencers such as like YouTubers and stuff. But nowadays there is a lot more like women posting pictures on Twitter like they do on Instagram. It's just like, just scroll right by it, because it's a trap, guys. It's a trap, and you just don't want to get stuck in it. You need to focus on, you know, what if you're a man that doesn't challenge themselves every day, you're not a man. What are you if you just sit back, relax, and don't ever have to think, how can I get past this? A man is supposed to challenge himself, is supposed to strive for something each day. If you don't do that, you're mentally gonna be at a lower vibration. You're not gonna achieve things if you're not challenging yourself. I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't take this, you know, workout journey, because working out isn't just your body, it is also spiritually. It mentally prepares you to be sound. I used to be so scared of the world. Before working out, I used to be scared of people, scared of physical confrontation, scared of what people say about me. But guys, if you challenge yourself every day, you're working on who you are, and then you can share with, you know, who you are with the world without being afraid. But it's hard because social media and other people want you to focus on their lives, not your own life. It is really eye-opening when you just focus about yourself. Think about your life. How many times a day do you actually think about your life? Not, what's my friend doing? Oh, they're going to a party, what am I doing? It's so draining, and it makes you very insecure to think about other people, because it's hard to keep up with the whole world, your friend group, social media, when you're only one person. You can't do what everyone else is doing at one time. So you just need to focus on yourself and just take small steps. At the end of the night, make sure every night you go to sleep with the last thought being about yourself. Not about swiping on Tinder and, oh, look at this girl, look at that girl, okay, now I'm gonna go to sleep, probably gonna be dreaming about these girls and shit. It's just not the way to go. And there's a reason why, you know, all these women are being promoted on social media, because they want to drain you throughout the day so that you cannot go into the next day, you know, with an open mind. It's just a reoccurring thing where you just, the freaking AC just turned on now. It feels so quiet. I'm just like listening to myself talk. But yeah, basically how to focus on your future is by thinking about yourself. Stay away from all this shit on social media. It's not good. Stay away from swiping on Tinder every single day. What does that get you? Nowhere. It doesn't get you anywhere. And one thing that I have a big issue with, and I'm happy I just thought about it, is if you have a certain schedule throughout the day, like let's say you're supposed to work out at 5 p.m. today, and you're ready, you're getting ready mentally, like you're doing everything you have to do, eating good, everything, and then at 4:30, a beautiful woman texts you out of nowhere and says, hey, like, what are you doing today? You want to hang out? I'm free at 5. What are you going to do? Are you going to go to the gym? Or are you going to stop those plans and hang out with the girl? And shittily enough, I'm guessing 70% of you guys will quit your plans at the gym to hang out with a girl. And that stuff bothers me so much, because do you think the girl's gonna do that for you guys? the females are winning right now. Females got it right. Females don't tend to men. They let you tend to them. A female always does their shit first. Like, a female's not gonna be like, oh, this guy just texted me to hang out, I'm gonna stop my plans. No, they always put you last. And that's why the females are winning. That's why they can do what they want and have many men lust over them. Because they're winning. They prioritize themselves. I feel like women nowadays are just more selfish, and that's good. Women are being more selfish, and it's just leading to women winning. Because they try and tell you to not be selfish. The world tries to tell you to focus on other people and other people's lives. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. Focus on your fucking life and be selfish. The greatest thing I did was become selfish. Now, there's obviously a limit to becoming selfish. You know, don't just do things for yourself. But with doing things for others, you help yourself as well. Be selfish in an effective way to where it helps yourself and makes you feel better. Don't be, you know, they tell you to not be selfish because it's a bad character trait. Women are the most selfish things in this world right now, and that's why they are winning. That's why they can do whatever they want, have any man pay for them, do anything they need to do in their life, such as working out, bettering themselves, and then they know that there's going to be men at the end of the day that if they want one, they can just pick one out of the litter box. So you need to be more selfish, and you need to stop letting women dictate your life. If every man focuses on their life, such as working out, such as intellectually bettering yourself. I told you, if you don't challenge yourself, whether it's mentally, spiritually, intellectually, or physically, you are not a man, and you are not striving for greatness. You know, back in the days when we didn't have social media, phones, tablets, electronics, what did a man do? He had to get what he wanted. He had to challenge himself every day to provide. What can a man that doesn't do anything throughout the day provide for a beautiful woman? Nothing. Nothing at all. And that's why you guys are struggling with fiending and just simping over women, because throughout the day, you don't do anything. You know that Snickers commercial where it says you're not yourself when you're hungry? No. The truth is you're not yourself when you're bored. You're not yourself when you're not being productive. I know a lot of people, and I can tell frequencies. I can tell when my friends are being productive. Because when they're being productive, they don't really talk to me as much. They're being great. They're going to the gym, and they're not, constantly like bugging me, like talking to me and needing like my attention or needing other people's attention, because they're being productive. Be productive and see how many times you actually think about women or think about this, think about that. It's all about how you prepare for the day, which ends up showing what you're gonna do for the day. And so it's just like, it's hard to help you as a man if you're not helping yourself, if you're not focusing on the right things. Steer away from all the crap that makes you, all this soft porn on the internet. It's gonna make you release your energy, jerk off, and it's not good. It's not good. You need to do what you need to do, not what other people, do. And so that's all I really can say for today. It's a big adjustment to make, but just start with thinking about yourself once or twice a day. How can you better your life? What makes you happy in life? Because a lot of you are not happy. And if you're not happy, you're gonna just spread unhappiness and just look at other people's lives with envy. You need to be able to look at some jacked, some popular ass dude without envy. That's when you know you've achieved your sound mind of state of mind. Because a lot of you look at a man who's, doing it, got everything in his life, is working out, has a beautiful woman, and you're jealous. Why are you jealous? Because you're not doing it. And so you have to tell yourself, do you have enough pride to get rid of all the bullshit, get rid of all the lusting for women? Do you have enough pride to do that and focus on your own life? Because it's just sad when a man focuses on other things than himself, and it just translates into his daily activities. And I just want to talk about that, because we, the younger generation, we are being attacked everywhere, spiritually, mentally, physically. They want us at a lower vibration so they can, control our thoughts, control what we do. Because if we all stand up and become soldiers, it's harder to control us, and we can do greatness. But I hope this, makes you think a little bit more about your life and your life only. You may watch me right now, but when this video ends, don't think about me. Just think about yourself and how to become better. Because when you do that, these words I'm saying will reciprocate within your own mind. You don't need to don't need to idolize me. You don't need to look at me. You don't need to think about what I'm saying. Just think about what you want to do, and these thoughts will come back into your head. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I motivated you to do something different today in your life and not just do the same old that keeps you at a lower frequency. And always finish the night thinking about your life. What am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do the next day? Because you don't want to work the 9 to 5. You want to create greatness. Toma Tales, toodaloo.